Hey the rulers, everyone's favorite body-snatching overlord Valentina is here with Val 4 spoilers, courtesy of our friends over in China. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So our sub-ruler is the porcelain statue of the overlord. It lets you choose any number of options for water/darkness spells, has to be both, or water/darkness abilities as long as you would choose one non-randomly. Also, water or darkness spells you control with X in their cost gain you can pay life up to 1,000 to represent 1 for the X cost for every 200 life you spend. Water Darkness Fantasy Resonators you control gain when they leave the field, they trigger their automatic abilities, so enter effects become leave effects, and you can tap and pay a blue to recover up to 2 fantasy entities. On the Regalia side, you have that same element of choosing multiple options. It also gives that X cost, but just for cards that are water and darkness. And you can tap to destroy a Resonator whose attack and defense are different than their printed attack or defense. Then we have our first X spell for her, Assassin of MeMha, blue, black, and X. Quick cast Bane can be played from the graveyard, even without Remnant, and when battling with it, your opponent's Resonators gain -X. Playing with Valentina, whenever it leaves the field, you get a Fantasy Resonator copy of something that was stacked underneath it, and on enter or wherever it attacks, you choose one or both. You put the top X+3 cards into another player's deck into their graveyard, and then you stack a Resonator from each other player's graveyard below this card, potentially stealing one of their heavy hitters. Lastly, we have the Nightmare that engulfed MeMha. This is a blue, black, and X addition. As Reunited lets you pay 0 rather than the will part of an activation ability of entities with MeMha in their name, like itself. On enter, you reveal X Water Darkness Fantasy Resonators of different names you own outside the game and keep them revealed. Then you can search your deck, hand, or graveyard for an addition with MeMha in its name and put it into the field. Lastly, you can tap or pay blue-black, or in this case just tap if you're playing with Valentina, and put a token copy of a Fantasy Resonator you own outside the game into the field. These cards really give her a lot of ability to put some serious pressure on the board continuously and steal from her opponent, which is incredibly in theme for her. Can't wait to say who comes next. Until then though, class dismissed.